You just fucking died! You just fucking died! You just fucking died! You just fucking died! You just fucking died!
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Man Skyrim. Now, if you saw last week's episode, you do know I died, and it was for a pretty pitiful reason. So I didn't feel like it was the build's fault, I just leveled it poorly. So I gave Bjorn another couple of tries, even though I didn't succeed on a bunch of them. Some of the deaths were a little bit more bogus than others, like this one. But eventually I do manage to get to a playthrough where I'm victorious. I get back to the point I was. So all you need to know, essentially, is that I take the Atronach Stone, and despite what it said, it's actually 150 bonus magicka, 50% magicka absorption rate, and 95% reduction to magicka regeneration, which is pretty extreme. The only difference in my skills is I take Alteration instead of Pickpocket, so it's just not going to be that useful of a skill, I believe. In leveling, I just am doing a quick recap here to show you what I took. I focused a lot more on the basics of all the trees. You'll see me take like Novice Conjuration, the beginning of Sneak, Dual Casting and Conjuration, and Destruction. And at level 6 I ended up deciding to take the next level of, Apprentice Destruction, so that I'm getting better return on my investment. Here's just a quick recap of all the gameplay. You just see me be a boss with the bow. I'll make that shot, I'm kind of proud of that shot. And in Bleak Falls Barrow, I actually missed this pickaxe and the iron vein. I recommend you mine iron whenever you can, just because iron, when mixed with charcoal, forms steel ingots, and I really don't have to tell you why that's incredibly useful. Alright, and in this case, I'm just showing you that the mods can go wrong sometimes. This was a critical shot to the groin. Weird groin, bro. This time I take out Anais without, any issue at all. Yeah, you torch that corner, man. Alright, and at Trail Furrow and Battleborn Farm, I recommend you grab the wheat and the chicken's eggs, just because those can be used in some pretty nice potions. Now here's just a sort of montage of me grabbing all the quests. I actually complete most of them, and there's no point showing that just because it's essentially the same thing as what happened last time. Yeah, screw you. Anyway, beyond that, it's essentially, just like I said, exactly the same as last time. On Farengar's front, I end up taking Fire Atronach, Ice Spike, Unsummon, among a couple of others. You can see those that I took. And I start building up my alchemy skill now, just because I know I'm going to need it. Now, in notable locations of Skyrim, I recommend you head by Bleakwind Basin. There's an expert level chest that just begs to be unlocked, and it has some pretty nice loot. Okay, so back on to the dragon fight, the same place I died last time. So, it actually goes quite similar to last time, in that I take the level, but this time I'm well set. I have Destruction at Apprentice level, so I'm casting those spells at a lower cost, so I end up deciding to take Conjuration in Apprentice level as well, just because that will allow me to summon the Fire Atronach without too much issue. So that's actually what I do immediately, pretty much. I run down to the base of the tower, summon my Fire Atronach, and let it loose. Yeah, go baby go! So close next time. Okay, so eventually we do manage to bring Molmenir, or whatever his name, to the ground, and that was Talon Strike. It's one of my favorite spells. And essentially, from this point on, it is just a long battle. I'm going to be a spoiler here and to completely take the wind out of my own sails, but I actually managed to beat this fight, even though it is a long, drawn-out process here. As you can see, I don't have a lot of magic to work with, and that's a consequence of the 95% reduction to magicka regeneration. Man, that still scares the crap out of me. Speak for yourself, Wyland Guard. Okay, so at this point it's just ducking and weaving behind cover, which is what all my dragon fights are going to be. Eventually, though, it does come to a satisfying conclusion. Yeah, screw you, dragon. So the final bit of icing on this cake, obviously, is stealing Mir Molnir's soul, which will give me access to easily the most useful shout in the game, Unrelenting Force. And he's also carrying some nice items. Dragon scales always fetch a nice price. Now, before I walk away, there's one more thing to do. Hey, Molmenir. That's for you. Might have saved your life. Yeah. You take that. You keep that. Alright, from here I just head back into Whiterun. Sell all the garbage. I did loot all the Whiterun guards because I'm kind of evil. And just sell it all. So next time around, we'll be on to new material. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.